Morning and welcome to this Training 20. We have got a mobility session today focused all about the hips. Now I said you needed a chair or sofa for this one. We're not going to use it loads, I'm going to use it towards the end of the session. More so, just on and off, but not going to use it loads, so you don't necessarily need it. But if you can grab one, some of these exercises are really going to help with that. But we're just going to start off going nice and wide with our knees into this frog stretch where we're on our hands, sinking those hips back. So knees as wide as you can first of all. What we're making sure of is that you're sinking those hips back into that stretch. Keeping the back arch, trying not to round the back. And just hold the stretch here. And then we'll sink it forward slightly. And back in we go. We're going for some rock backs here. Nice gentle movement for the hips. And from here, I'm going to come down to forearms, keeping that back flat or arched, and continue these rock backs like so. And then what we're going to do, we're going to place our feet flat and just going to lift the foot up. You may find it easier to bring the feet in slightly, like so. You're going to lift that foot up, back down, and lift the other side up, like so. Up it goes, back down, alternating sides. And nice out. Put your legs back, lying flat. Similar, bring that knee up right to the side level with the hip. And it's lifting that foot off and back down, like so. Just relax down as you do this one here. Try to keep the hips pushing down to the floor. And just lifting that foot on and off, like so. And then swap sides. Couple more here, and I'm going to change it up. Good. Bring yourself up into a hip flexor stretch. So onto one knee. Going to arch and tuck those hips first. So also show you sideways on. Arch and tuck here. Keeping upright. As you tuck, you feel that stretch on that hip flexor. Like so. Once you feel that stretch, we're going to take this arm over, reach, cross, furthering that stretch. I'll show you front arm as well. The big tuck forwards, big reach over, feel that stretch there. just hold that. Or what we can do, we can come out of it, arch, big tuck again, and then back into that stretch. Arch, tuck, and reach. And one more here, arch, tuck, and reach. And then we'll swap sides there. Same again here. So again, arch, tuck, and reach. Arch, tuck, and reach. We'll go 2 more here. Arch, tuck, reach. And then again, arch, tuck, and reach. Cool. From here, if you stand yourself up, so using the sofa but not really using it at all, so you don't need it for this part. What we're going to do is hands on hips, lift up a leg, try and get that foot higher than your chair or sofa, extend out, back in and back down. And you see my extension wasn't fully straight, limited by hamstrings and just general mobility, so that's fine if you're the same. If you can get your legs straight, then great. We're looking to up, out, back and in, like so. Nice control here. Again, it's like I say, that sofa doesn't need to be there at all, but it's a good tool to make sure you're getting nice and high and controlling that movement. Okay, 2 more on this side. And then we'll swap sides, same on the other side here. And then from there, we're going to swap into a sideways one. So what we're going to do is going to lift up here, knee comes up, you're going to lift your leg over the sofa and back across. Again, you don't need that sofa, it's there to kind of keep us strict with how high we're lifting this foot. I'm trying to keep generally not twisting too much. You are going to rotate, try and keep facing forward as you take this hip out. Back and forth like so. 8 on this side as well. Now, so you turn yourself around and go for the other side. Let's bring yourself around here. Up. You can use a wall if you've got a wall available to you. 3 seconds to control that movement. Nice control here. 8 reps on this side as well. Last one for me. Cool, nice. We're going back into a hip flexor stretch now, this time using the chair or sofa. You can do this against the wall as well, but what you want to do is put your foot on top of the chair or sofa or pushed up against the wall. You're going to shuffle that knee right back where you feel comfortable. You can see I've got my bum and heel pretty much touching here with this thigh dead straight upwards. I'm going to bring myself up. If it's too uncomfortable for you to maintain this position or you can't, then shove yourself away from it and give yourself some more space here. Depending on your ability, you can be right, tucked right up. What we don't want to do is arching. If we're too close causing an arch, then it's pointless. We need, like we're doing in the hip flexor stretch, to be able to tuck those hips forward, and you're going to really feel that stretch down this thigh here. You're going to maintain that tuck and just hold there. Really good stretch for the hips. Keep that hold going, maintain that tuck, don't allow the arch, keep the hips tucked up and just hold. Big stretch down the quad as well as into that hip flexor. Get used to the stretch. Like I said, maintain your position, tuck up, body nice and straight. Now we can take this arm over like we did before and reach over here to really emphasize that hip flexor stretch. We'll rest out of it. We'll do 2 more here, maintaining that tuck. And once more. Cool. Swap sides so you get a better view here, so I'll probably start on this one. Here we go, same again. This one I'm talking about here, straight line from my knee to my hip into my shoulder. Don't allow that arch, so tuck those hips and feel that initial stretch as you just stand up right here. So kneel up right here. And just hold this position, don't arch, keep the hips tucked and feel that stretch down in the quad and in your hip flexor here. And just keep holding. And again, we're going to go for 3 reaches. Over we go. Big reach. Keep that tuck. And then reset. And back. And then 1 more. Good job, rest there. Cool. Bring yourself up. I'm going to continue to use your sofa or chair here. This time what we're looking to do is on all 4s down like so. Shove this over this bit. And then you're going to come 1 leg on and then the other leg just kneeling down like so, like that. So this thigh is straight down, this leg's on, and just relaxing into that. You can do slightly rock back, like forward, like so. We're just allowing the hip to rest on here, open up that hip there. And just relax into this position first of all. We're going to make it slightly harder in a second. So then from here, stay on that one if you find this one too difficult. I'm sure you'll be fine. We're going to place the foot on and do the exact same thing. So I've got a straight leg here, into that position again, feeling that stretch on the groin, opening up those hips, and then just hold here. So if you can do this one, you'll definitely feel it a lot more. And just hold this position here. Cool. And quickly drag this over, but you can switch yourself onto the other side. And the same again here. So thigh on first, get in that position, and just feel that stretch, the groin. Keep holding there, relax into it. That's the main thing with this one, you got a nice relax into it. If you're tensing up, then you're not going to allow your muscles to stretch and to open up the joint, open up the hips. And then shuffle across. We'll go foot on instead. And into this stretch here. Relax that leg. Cool, from here we're going to bring it nice and close again. I recommend coming onto your forearm. You're going to place that thigh on like so. So I'm on my forearm, this knee's supported at the moment. I've got my whole shin across it. And all I'm going to do is lift off this other leg. Now this is a strength exercise, so you can rest it down as much as you want. Give yourself some room. Obviously with a sofa, you're going to have to keep your leg bent like so, which is fine, and I can do it here. If you've got a chair, then the leg can actually go through. You may find it more comfortable here. Either way, I'll show you sofa, so I know you can both do that, whether you've got a chair or sofa. When you're here, this is a strength exercise for the groin, but will also help. Strength is a great way to mobilise joints as well if you're strengthening the right muscles. Just holding that position there. You can rest down as much as you need to at any point. Just holding there. And then we'll do the exact same on the other side. Now if you have got a chair, I can show you a slightly different thing you can do here. Let's start like we did on that side. Slow it down, bring it down to the forearm, get yourself comfortable, and then lift off here. Hold that position. You're engaging the adductor muscles here, which are the opposite muscles, so allowing the hips to kind of open up at the same time as well. Like I say, if you've got a chair and that leg can go through, you can just do some lifts here to work the other side, as well as stress this side, like so. Like I said, this is definitely a strength exercise, but a really good one to help mobilise your hips. But rest down there. We're going to bring it back and standing up. We're going to finish off here. You're going to place one foot on the chair, and we're going to go for a big lean forward like so. Dropping nice and low down, trying to get that heel to your bum again. Upright and leaning forward like so. And you can come back out of it and then back in, sinking down, leaning forward but not lifting the heel, keeping upright. So this is a very squat specific stretch that's really good for the hips. And then sinking in once more. And then we'll swap sides, same on the other side to finish off. Sink it down here, lean it in, keep upright, and then back we go. Two more here. Maintain that upright position, and back, and last one. And relax there, well done, nice, cool. So a bit more of an advanced hip session there, with less exercises but really focusing on some more advanced hip mobility stuff, so I hope you found that useful. Some of them may be tricky, so let me know if you're struggling. I can help you out with other exercises, but you can also go back to the first hip mobility session I did too. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you tomorrow for a conditioning session.